welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. My hair is all sorts of fucked up today, so sorry. Today I'm going to be filming a Today I am going to be filming a updated weight loss Q&A. So the first video I ever posted on my channel over a year ago now, I kind of discussed how I lost weight and what I was doing at that time. I decided I want to do an updated one. Just because my routine has switched quite a lot since I uploaded that video, and I kind of wanted to share with you guys what I'm going to be doing from here on out. But also, I still get so many repeat questions, and I just thought I would make an updated one so all my new subscribers would be notified of this Q&A, and maybe like that would help clear up some, you know, confusion about my routine and shit, or how I originally lost weight. I am not using my tripod right now, as you can probably tell, because I didn't want to. I am literally the most bootleg YouTuber on this website, so yeah, I'm gonna get into it like right away, because my last Q&A was like 30 fucking minutes, and I know nobody wants to listen to me talk for 30 minutes, especially about shit that like I've already discussed so many times. So like if you're an OG follower or you watch all my videos, I'm sorry. Like there's gonna be a lot of repeat information, but I'm also gonna be answering a lot of new questions. Okay, so since this video is probably gonna be long, I mean, hopefully not 30 minutes like my last one, but since it's most likely gonna be long, I wanted to start off with the most important thing I think people need to hear. So what I think is most important first, and that is that it does not matter how you lose weight. It does not matter what exercise you do. It does not matter what your diet is. What matters is that the way you are losing weight is sustainable. So that's the buzzword here. That is, like, in my opinion, the most important word in weight loss, and that is sustainability. So I don't give a fuck how you're losing weight, what you're eating, the exercise you're doing, whatever. If that shit is not sustainable, it is going to be hard for you to maintain your weight loss. And it sounds super straightforward, and you're probably like, well, fucking obviously, Jordan. But this is something that a lot of people don't really understand, and something that a lot of people struggle with. So when you're losing weight, you want to do it in a way that after you've lost the weight, you can maintain that change. If you are watching this and you are about to commit to losing weight, you need to understand that what you're about to do is not temporary, right? What you're about to do is going to change your life. So you are literally about to undergo a complete lifestyle change. And that is very important to understand, because if you decide you want to lose weight by eating 800 calories a day or by exercising 6 hours a day in the gym, that is not sustainable. So how do you expect to sustain that weight loss if the way you lost it, you cannot like maintain that routine throughout the rest of your life? That is something that I think is really important to talk about, because it's really easy to lose weight. Trust me, I know, it's super easy to lose weight eating 1,000 calories a day, exercising 2 hours a day. Like, yeah, you're gonna lose weight quickly and you're gonna lose weight easily. However, what's gonna happen once you've lost the weight and you have no idea how to maintain it? You have no idea why you lost weight. You have no idea how that weight loss, the negative effect that had on your body, because you are not teaching yourself healthy habits, right? You are teaching yourself absolutely nothing. You are teaching yourself nothing. You're just losing weight. So onto the questions. I got over 500 questions, so I apologize if yours is skipped. However, like I said, I have answered a lot of these questions. So if I did skip your question, it's most likely because I've already discussed it in one of my other videos. So definitely check those out. I have also added some organization to this video. I know, it's a fucking miracle. I have 4 categories. So the first is going to be food, the second is going to be exercise, the third is going to be body image, and then the fourth is miscellaneous. So just to go over my statistics really quickly, my starting weight was 303.4 pounds, and that was my weight on January 8th, 2016, which was my first day in the gym. So actually my weight loss anniversary was yesterday. Really humbling. But yeah, so my current weight is around 175 pounds. I've been at this weight for over a year now. And I'm 24. I started losing weight when I was 22. And at the beginning, my size was 3X. So 3X in shirts, so like in Forever 21 Plus, I was a 3X. I was pretty much a 3X across the board. And then in pants, I was a 22 or a 24. So now my size is medium. Mostly all my shit is medium. And my pant size ranges from like 8 to 10. So it depends on the pants, but I like to pretend I'm an 8 always, okay? Okay, so first category, which is food. So what is your diet? So in my old video, I mentioned that I was a high carb, low fat vegan. I was a high carb, low fat vegan for the first year of my weight loss journey. About a year ago, I decided to stop identifying as high carb, low fat, and just started identifying as high carb because I found that when I said low fat, people assumed I was eating no fat, which is not the case. Or people assumed I was eating like inadequate amounts of fat, which was not the case. It's just in relation to my carbohydrate intake, my fat was really low. So yeah, I just started identifying as high carb, and I still consider myself high carb. However, this year I am trying to switch up my macros. So a lot of you know, and I'm going to talk about this more in depth later in the video, I'm going to be switching up my exercise routine. So I want to start getting into powerlifting, which I know is so random, but like I'm really excited. I really want to do it. So I have been doing a lot of research, and I've been learning to cook because I'm trying to switch up my macros. So I'm just trying to increase my protein intake, just so you know my gains are visible. I got a noodle arm. But yeah, so that was my diet when losing weight: high carb, low fat, or high carb, and now it's pretty much just moderate everything. I feel like there's not really anything. I still don't eat a lot of fat because that's just how I am, and fat honestly doesn't really sit well in my body. I always get like super constipated. How did you choose your diet? There is so much info out there that is conflicting. You think you're doing something right with your diet only to be told you're wrong. So obviously it's important to do your own research when deciding what diet you want to follow. People are going to question you no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? People are going to, it doesn't matter what fucking diet you're doing. If you're vegan, people are gonna, you know, give you shit, obviously. If you are a different diet, people are always gonna give you shit. People think they know everything, and they are always, always, always gonna let you know that they think you're wrong, because that's how people are. So if you think your diet is right for you, then do that diet. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. If you think your diet is what's best for you, then do that diet. Obviously I have opinions on diets. Everyone has opinions on diets. There are diets I do not agree with, but I'm not gonna sit here and yell at people about it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. I know there are a shit ton of people who don't agree with my diet, so whatever. The way I picked my diet, however, was I was a vegetarian already for almost 4 years prior to going vegan. Integrating meat back into my diet wasn't an option. I didn't want to. So it was, I feel like it was a natural progression. I feel like once you go vegetarian, like it's inevitable that you'll eventually be vegan. I just decided I had a very, very unhealthy dependence on dairy products. I ate a fuck ton of cheese. I drank milks. I drink milk by like liter cups, man. I would just chug it. So yeah, I just decided to cut it out, and yeah. So how did you change your diet, especially after years of eating poorly? So I feel like the way I switch my diet is a bit different than what people usually do, especially when you're transitioning to a vegan diet. I did it overnight. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna eat fucking healthy. And that's what I did. And that was just easier for me. I'm not someone who can like wean stuff out slowly. You know what I mean? Like, for example, had I taken a dairy product out one by one, it would have like created the idea in my mind that I was losing something. Do you know what I mean? So like, for example, my favorite dairy product was cheese. So if I left cheese to the last minute to take it out, like in my mind, it would have been like, oh, I only have like this many days left with cheese. But like, you know what I mean? Like I would make it into something it's not. Like I would give power to food, making it seem like I'm losing something by not eating that product. Which is not what I wanted to do, and it could be the same for you, whether you're vegan or not. Like, if you're sitting there being like, tomorrow is the last day I'm ever gonna eat a cupcake. Like, don't do that, because it's giving power to the cupcake. The cupcake is like, it's making it seem like that cupcake is something you need, which is, you don't need it. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, what supplements do you take? So, I drink a protein shake every morning. I drink Vega Sport protein. My favorite flavor is mocha. And okay, emphasis on the Vega Sport, because people, Vega, like just the normal Vega, not Vega Sport, literally tastes like fucking asshole. So grainy and gritty and shit. Vega Sport, if you're looking for a vegan protein powder, Vega Sport is the only one I've ever liked. And mocha's the best flavor. So I take that. I'll have Cliff Builders bars. So I love Cliff Builders bars because they're super chocolatey and they're just protein bars. And I think they're delicious. And like, as someone who struggles with binge eating, they're just like super chocolate, because whenever I binge, it's always on sweets, it's never on savory food. So it's like, I feel like it really helps like me control my binging, because it's like a little something to like, you know, hold me over. And then I take B12 pills. Did you ever count calories, and do you now? So I did, and I mentioned this in my first Q&A. I did count calories when I was losing weight. The first year. However, I developed a very, very, very unhealthy relationship with calorie counting. to the point where it was kind of, I fucking hate talking about this shit because I feel like it's really embarrassing. But for the sake of transparency, I'm gonna talk about it. It became like a game to me. And it was like, how low or how few calories can I eat without being hungry? And like, it was low enough, like it was like a win. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, I only ate this many calories and I'm not even hungry. And I feel like that's very, very dangerous. Well, it is dangerous. It is. So I decided to stop counting calories, and since then it has been very liberating. I don't fucking count calories. However, the past couple days I have been logging my food just because I'm trying to understand like my new macros that I'm going for, but I don't plan on counting calories full time. So how do you respond to vegan haters? So I don't. Get the fuck out my face. I don't respond to any haters. Like, fuck you. You don't like me? How should I deal with binging? So I'm gonna do a whole video on binge eating because I get so many questions about it. But the most important thing to remember after binging is that it's not as bad as you think it is. If you fucked up, if you were like binge eating really badly, like even if you ate like 20,000 calories, which I'm sure you didn't, but even if you did, you have to understand that like you can start again. Like you have two options, right? You can either start again or you can give up. And obviously the better option is to start again. You can wake up the next day and you can try to be better. And I know it's not always that easy, and I know it's easy to fall back into the binge cycle, but like that's all you can do. And I wish I had like the secret to end binge eating, but I don't. All you can do is try again, and you have to remember it's not as bad as you think it is. It is literally almost impossible to gain a pound of fat in one day, right? Like you would have to eat copious amounts of food that far exceeds what your binge was. So you have to keep that in mind. Like the next day when you weigh yourself and you're up like 6 pounds, that's all water weight. Like your body is bloated, like you're retaining water, and you just have to try again. Can you do a full day of eating video? Yes, that is on my list, people. It is on my list. Everyone keeps asking, what the fuck? Like, Jordan, make a eating video. I'm going to. It's on my list. It's gonna be after my plastic surgery video, which by the way is coming soon. Did you drink when losing weight? So I did, but not often. And do you have cheat days? And so I do have cheat days, like I have cheat meals and stuff. I just try to keep them limited because usually a cheat meal turns into a binge eating shit show bonanza for me, and it's like 8,000 calories later. Okay, so second category, we are on to exercise. And we don't have many questions on this one, surprisingly. But did you lift weights during your initial weight loss, or did you stick to cardio? So when I first started losing weight, I did not lift weights at all. I still don't even really lift weights. I'm just trying to like get into it now, but it was all cardio. So like I said in my first Q&A, I would go on the elliptical and the treadmill for the first year, or for about the first 10 months. And then about 10 months in, I switched to full-time running, which I have been doing now for like a year and a couple months. And now I'm trying to get into powerlifting. I'm still gonna try to run, obviously, because like I need to run, like I need to be active, like I need to walk, I need to run. So I'm obviously not going to give that up, but in comparison to like what I was doing last year, which was like around 22,000 steps a day, it's probably going to go down a lot just to compensate for the fact that I'm also going to be lifting and I don't want to be exercising too much, right? So, because it's not sustainable. Did you ever hit a plateau? If so, how did you conquer it? Bitch, I hit a plateau in October of 2016 and I'm still fucking in it. I have not lost weight since October 2016. I'm hoping that, you know, integrating weightlifting is gonna help out a bit. But yeah, I don't know the secret. What I'm doing is switching up my routine because that's what everyone says. So that's what I recommend for you. Even if it's just temporarily, switch it up a bit, you know, give your body something new and hopefully that'll work out. But yeah, so sorry. Weight loss inspo, all the answers, JORDO. Basically, every answer to your questions is, I don't know. Do you have a rest day? Yes, so I have rest days every Friday. At least every Friday, and that has been the same since I started losing weight. Friday was always rest day. Now I'm trying to do 2 rest days, which is Friday and Tuesday, and I feel like that really helps break up the week. Like if you're looking when to schedule your rest days, I highly recommend Friday and Tuesday, because it's like you go from Friday and then you only have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then you have Tuesday, and then you only have Wednesday, Thursday until another rest day. Like, you know what I mean? It just really splits up the week really well. And I noticed when I was only doing 1 rest day, it just like the week felt like forever because I was 6 days exercising, right? So yeah. But yeah, I got a lot of questions on running more specifically, but I have an entire video on my running routine. So if you are interested in my running routine, definitely check out that video. Category 3! I cut off my nails so I could lift properly, and now I got little chunky hands. Body image. Category body image. Body image. Okay, so how long did it take you before seeing a difference in your appearance? It took me a really fucking long time. So I honestly don't think I saw a drastic difference in my appearance until I lost like 60 or 70 pounds. And I did start really high. I started at 300 pounds. My friends and family did see before that, or at least they told me. I don't know if they actually did or they were just like, you know, cheering me on. My first friend who noticed, her name is Cass, and she noticed at 20 pounds. And like, that's a big, like that was a big deal to me because 20 pounds, like coming from like 300 to 280, like there's not big, like that much of a difference. So the fact that she said that, and like she had no idea I was trying to lose weight. So the fact that she said that, I was like, bitch! That, you know, a little bit of motivation. But yeah, I didn't see it in myself till like 60 or 70 pounds. So if you're not seeing a difference in your weight, don't worry, it's normal. Honestly, I did not see anything for a long time, and then all of a sudden, I saw it a lot. So those first like 70 pounds when I was going from 300 to like 230, I was like, meh. And that's honestly probably why I didn't notice I gained weight from like high school to fucking my master's degree, because like it was like, obviously I was bigger and obviously I did look different, but like it was like not as drastic as you would have expected, at least on my body. But like once I went from like 230 to fucking like 190, it was like, I was like a new bitch. Have you always been this confident and funny? Oh my god. So this is so sweet. I would say that I have always been confident even before I lost weight. However, I have of course become more confident. But I think that the reason why I have a lot more confidence isn't necessarily because I lost weight, but because I lost weight on social media. And I know that sounds weird, but like when you have a big platform and like you're just yourself, like I am, like I try to be myself as much as possible, and people like you, it's like, it's just really humbling. I'm more confident in who I am because thousands of people still support me. And obviously, like, you can be confident without having a large following on Instagram, obviously, because at the end of the day, it's just fucking Instagram. But I do think that like people who support me have made me more confident, and like I'm gonna get all sappy. But yeah. So, how do you deal with body dysmorphia? I take it day by day. I try to remember that the mind is very powerful and it can make you think things that are not true, and just hope for a good day. And also try to eat properly, because I find that when I eat properly, I feel a lot better about myself because I don't feel really bloated and I don't feel like a fucking water balloon. Advice on pushing through the fear of having loose skin. So loose skin is completely aesthetic. It is just how, like, I've just said this so many times, I feel like I sound like a fucking broken record, but it's just loose skin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just skin. And you might think that loose skin is ugly, or you might think that it is not attractive, but like, it's just skin. And no one has ever been unhealthy from loose skin like they have been from being morbidly obese. So, like, honestly think to yourself, what is worse? Having loose skin, or literally living your day or living your life every day at risk of fucking dying from a heart attack because your body is carrying so much fat? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even a question of what one you should rather have. And I know and I know maybe I sound like a fucking hypocrite because I know I just got my loose skin removed, but even before I got it removed, I felt the same way. So, and do you think how fast you lost your weight contributed to how much loose skin you had? And no. People in my comments all the time like to say, you have so much loose skin because you lost your weight so fast, bitch. And I'm like, actually, no. On to the fourth and final category. And the good thing about this one is that there are a lot of like fast ones. Like, I don't have to explain shit. It's just gonna be like, yes, no, maybe, so. We're almost done this video, people. We're almost done. So, did you ever consider weight loss surgery? No, I didn't. I honestly did not even know weight loss surgery was a fucking option. I didn't even know what VSG was until like I got on Instagram and I saw people were getting VSG. It was never an option. It didn't even cross my mind, honestly. I didn't even consider it. I didn't even know it was a thing. So, no, it was never considered. So, what's one mistake you made during your weight loss journey? And I mentioned this briefly, and that would probably be not eating enough, or thinking that I had to eat so little calories, especially at like the beginning of my journey. Like, now I'm fine, like I eat 2,200 calories a day, but I at the beginning of my journey, like I didn't know, and I know a lot of you don't know, and I know it comes from a complete place of like ignorance, not even like not bad ignorance, just like not understanding health and nutrition. But I wish I ate more, because I honestly, truly, and strongly believe that my calorie restriction at the beginning of my weight loss journey is strongly linked to my binge eating now. I wish the diet industry, I wish the diet industry didn't taint my mind, making me think I had to eat 1 calorie. So was your period irregular before you lost weight? It wasn't irregular, like I got it every month or whatever. But it was big, man. Like the amount of blood that came out of my period, is this gross? I should have done like a little like disclaimer. Oh well. The amount of blood that came out could have filled a bath. No. The amount of blood that came out, have you seen The Shining? Now that I've lost weight, my periods, I honestly, the crazy thing about my period is that I had no idea how not right my period was, like how that was not supposed to happen. So now that when I get my period, I'm still like, find myself in the mindset of like, brace yourself, bitch. And then it's like, oh, that's it? That's all that's gonna happen this month? Okay, good. When did you make your journey public to friends? So I made it public in December of 2016. And I was like, here's my Instagram. And at that time, I think I had like 25,000 followers. So everyone was like, bitch, what? Although a lot of my friends had already found it, but yeah, a lot of people were like, thanks for fucking telling me, Jordan. Oh my god. How often did you weigh yourself? So I weigh myself every Friday. Although this month I'm trying not to weigh myself even once. But yeah, every Friday. So my rest day's Friday, weigh myself, and then yeah. So how many hours do you typically sleep at night? 8 to 9. Did the brown circle around your neck disappear? So this is a question I get all the time. So in my first Q&A, I mentioned how the reason I started my weight loss journey was because I had a lot of symptoms of diabetes. One of them being the dark circle that was around my neck. And yes, it has disappeared. So yeah. If you are interested in why I started losing weight, definitely check out my first Q&A, because I explain how like I was scared and like, you know. But yes, that black circle thingy is gone around my neck. How have your tattoos changed? So I'm gonna do a whole video on this as well. I actually got all my tattoos after weight loss. Did your shoe size change? Yes, I lost an entire size. How do you stay so patient with all the repeat questions? I'm a patient person. Call me fucking Mother Teresa. Okay, and then my favorite question I fucking love this question. I died. Does letting the darkness consume your soul help prevent you from consuming crap? Yes. And then the final question for this video, what am I most proud about of my journey? I am proud of many things. Obviously, I'm proud of myself for even losing the weight, but the most thing I'm proud about, and it's linked to being on social media, is that I have been as honest as possible, and I have tried to tell people the ups and downs, and I've tried to explain to people the realities of losing weight and like the things that result as a result, the things that result in response to losing weight. I'm really happy that I was able to remain honest, because I know the diet industry in general and like the fitness community, there are some sketchy things going on, and I know some people like to pretend that things are a lot easier, or they like to sell things that aren't gonna work. So I'm just happy I could be honest. But yeah, so that is all for this Q&A. Thank you everyone who submitted questions. I hope I was helpful to you guys. Starting now, I am gonna be doing more, not unique, original content. So like, I'm not gonna be doing any more repeat videos. So I'm gonna do my surgery video, I'm gonna start doing food videos, and then I'm gonna start doing other types of videos as well. So if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram, because that is where I documented my entire weight loss journey, and it's a fun time there. So definitely check it out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't even know. Bye.
So fuck your Bible and your Bible.